Okay, so we're here in London. We're in London city centre, down by the business district, and we have installed a StellaDoradus repeater system here. It consists of five repeaters, 5-band repeaters, and 22 line amplifiers. So it's quite a large system. And if you see the background here, we're actually down by the Thames here. Okay, so we're here in one of the stairwells of the hotel. And even though this is a London city centre hotel, the cause of the problem is the special glass in the modern buildings. There is a metal oxide layer on the inside pane of the double glazing, but this is what keeps the radiated heat in the building. It actually hits the pane of glass heats up slightly, and the heat is conveyed back into the building. And this is what makes the modern installation so effective for keeping heat in, but it keeps radio signals out. And it's the cause of most of these problems, these connectivity problems. I'm here at one of the access ducts, and it's been a bit tight for space here. If you can look over here, we have put the repeater actually in behind the wall here. You can see that there. And so in this hotel we have two repeaters. This is one of them, and we have 22 line amplifiers, and we'll show you the line amplifiers next. Okay, so we're here in the corridor of the hotel, and above us we have installed a line amplifier. Again, we were stuck for space here, so we had to install it in the ceiling of one of the corridors. There was no junction boxes or access places in the walls. So you can see that with the line amplifier, we come in with one of the ports from the repeater, and we've come out to 4 separate antennas for this corridor and a parallel corridor. And you can see all the signal LEDs here on the repeater. These are for the 5 bands. The blue lights indicate there are conversations being held by other people on mobile phones within the hotel. And the lack of blue lights mean you can just saw one blue light go out there. That means that conversation was finished. Someone's still talking to this band here. We'll just look at one of the antennas, which is close by here. We'll just pass down here. And this is one of the antennas for this corridor. You can see it's about 1 meter away from the repeater, and the hotel owners wanted the antennas to be above the false ceiling here, and so we've done that, and actually the system works very well. Prior to this, we had inadvertently installed this antenna very close to the line amplifier here, and we had a feedback issue. So it's important to remember to install all the antennas at least 1 meter away from the line amplifier. You would obviously have one antenna 1 meter away, and the other antenna is probably 15 meters away and 30 meters away. Okay, so we're here at the roof of the hotel. We have installed the Yagi antenna just here. You can see it here. This is a directional antenna. It's very important to use a directional antenna on a city install, and the reason is you don't want to pick up all the base stations in the area. So in this case, the directional antenna is further screened by metal ducting, which is actually around the antenna. You can see here. And the antenna points out, and even it is down below the top of the building. So it is further screened. The system will optimize so that it will self-optimize so that the noise produced by the repeaters should not reach the base station. We have checked this, we have measured the noise levels, and we know they fall well short of the base station, so there will be no disturbance to the operator's network. Okay, so we're here in the corridor, one of the corridors of the hotel. We have disconnected the antenna on the roof, which means there is no downlink signal coming into the hotel. We have unpowered this line amplifier that's in the ceiling, which we'll show you here now. You can see it there. We'll try to do a data speed test and see what happens here. So at the moment on my phone we're on edge, and I tried to do a data speed test before, it did not work. So I'll do a restart test. It's on edge. The bars have dropped to 2 bars.
There's just nothing there at all.
Latency test failed. There's just nothing there. Even though we have bars here in the hotel here, it is just a dreadful signal in the corridors. So we're going to switch on the system again. We're going to connect the antenna on the roof, and we're going to redo the test in a minute.
Okay. So now the unit's powered up, but there's no signal coming down.
Signal's coming down. So we'll tell.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Hiya, can you switch on the whole system now?
Will do. Over.
Alright, so let's see, we're gonna reconnect the repeaters at the top of the building. Bam, there's our signal.
Yeah. We now have full bars on edge. Now it might take a minute for the phone to switch over onto 3G. Just switch over to 3G. We have. Here's our data test working now.
There's your data coming in.
So in conclusion, before we put in the repeater system into the hotel, the people in the hotel had maybe 1 to 3 bars in their phone, and they couldn't expect their phone calls to hold up during the conversation. After we put in the repeater system, the phones all had 4 to 5 bars everywhere in the hotel, and they would not expect their phone calls to drop during a conversation. So this was 100% successful.